Do you believe in true love? Do you believe in true love when you look into the world, war after Corona, with all the dating apps where you just need to go left or right, where it's quite, I don't know,
Out of
is
a
this
billion people, is my one true love out there?
exactly, is it worth it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is worth it. And in this video we share how we never lost faith in our one true love.
And that's what made it possible for us to find each other in truth.
Stay tuned. In this video we speak about true love and how we both never lost faith in our one true love. And we still believe in true love. Not only because we are together now, but because we always trusted this feeling in our heart. I will start with my story.
Yeah, sure.
It started in my case believing in true love, in truth, when I was a little child. I never thought, oh, I desire my one true love or my romantic partner, but I always had this desire for my best friend. And as your true love is your best friend, perfect partner, perfect lover, and also best friend, I always was looking for my best friend. And I had a best friend and I had another best friend, but it was never this really where you can be totally yourself kind of when you are alone. And this was kind of was for me a best friend where I can behave like I was alone and this person still finds me cool. And so when I grew up, of course, as a teenager, I then understood I'm looking for my true love. And as a teenager, you don't really speak about it. You have a fling there and you are falling in love a little bit
You're
there.
a little bit of a slave to hormones, so to speak.
Yeah. And so when the older I got, the clearer it became that, this is, I believe in true love. I believe there is this one person that is perfect for me, where we love each other equally, kinda. And then when I was a teenager, I thought, I will not have sex before I get married because I desire to be with this perfect partner so much. And kind of it was for me something sacred, something divine. I already felt it as a teenager. But I grew up and nobody was
Your
speaking.
mind changed.
Yeah, nobody was speaking with me about it. Always when I tapped into this topic, everyone was like, what are you speaking about? And so I never lost the thought. I always kind of secretly believed into it. And I always was looking for this woman that is perfect for me and which loves me unconditionally. But I then just like everyone tried out, had different partners, one night stands, but nothing felt really good. It was always when I was in a relationship, I got bored. And I believed with my own true love, life is like an adventure and feels very cool. So I started to read books about it, where there was not so much out there, to be honest, about love or true love. So I just started to read books and felt into my heart and went deeper with things I really enjoy, spirituality and how to live on earth with different generations, and explored that kind of my inner world got wider. And this way I realized, okay, there are people who believe in true love, but it's not the majority. Okay. And then I realized, okay, why is that way? Always when I spoke with people, also I remember one experience with a very, very good friend. She also believed in spirituality and we always spoke very interesting conversations. But once I tapped into the topic of true love, and she immediately said, no, that's not it. That's not true.
Tale.
That's a fairy tale. And then I was kind of, wow, what is going on here? And I was like, oh my God. And now in exactly this situation, I realized, okay, I have to make a decision now, because I realized, oh, this way, when I speak about this topic, love and true love in romantic relationships, there is a wound in almost the majority of the people around me, and there's a big wound. And I realized, oh, this wound is inside of me too. And so I made a decision that no matter what is in front of me, I will overcome it to be together with my one true love. This decision was so powerful. I made at that point in my life that the universe, God, guided me to receive support, because I needed support, because there was a big wound in my heart according to romantic love. And I started therapy and just went deeper there also with spiritual techniques to heal this wound inside of me. I just kept going healing and feeling better about true love, and this way I attracted my true love, my perfect partner into my life. On the outside there were obstacles, were people saying it's bullshit, to be honest, and I'm kind of believing in something that's not true. I didn't listen to this voice who wanted to drag me away from the belief in true love. And my choice was the thing that kept me going, and my choice is powerful as your choice is powerful. And this is how I was able to come together with my true love, in listening to the voice inside of me that was not the loud voice, it was the quiet loving voice inside of me, and choosing it again and again. How was your experience? How you never lost faith in true love?
How I never. Well, I'm not sure if I ever. No, that's true. I kind of like had moments where I lost faith too. But I remember being like very very young. About I always put it at around 6 years old. I had that thought of like the person, like the perfect person for me. It's out there. I refuse to believe that out of the million people, there wouldn't be someone that it was perfect for me. And so that was kind of like the fuel that kept me going. And of course, like I had also my crushes during high school, and I got to really like experience loving like or believing that I was in love with someone and not seeing that love corresponded. That happened a lot in high school. Like I kind of would get burned in that sense. I was like, oh, I'm in love with this guy and I feel like he might be the one, blah, blah, blah. And then the guy was like zero interest, like nothing. And as I grew older in my early 20s, I also had like a couple of like boyfriend, girlfriend experience or some partnerships that were not really going anywhere either. And this with the apps too, like with the chats on internet, it was also very impersonal. But I still gave it a chance. Like I again, like I refuse to believe that the person for me is not out there. And the funny thing was how the whole like journey for us to find each other actually happened. It was in the most unexpected way, in truth, because
In the internet.
yeah, like through internet, who would have thought? I was like, I had come out of the last relationship, and I'm talking like late 20s, late 20s, early 30s, and I'm like, okay, I had this is like the third failed relationship, and I'm like, I really felt like really hurt about that. I was kind of like third time's the charm kind of thought, and well, like this guy was the third one, and I was like, okay, what now? And I was just like also moving out from my parents' house, so I had like the chance to open the door to this platform that it's couch surfing. Maybe some of you know it, and like start inviting people from abroad and kind of like have this kind of sort of cultural interchange and exchanges and blah blah blah. And then I kind of like met a guy that I thought again was my true love. So I kind of like tried to explore that relationship, and it wasn't leading really anywhere. And I was like, okay, I would like to know why. Like why is this not really functioning when I really feel like this deep connection with this person? And that ended up leading me to a Facebook group where very shortly after I actually met Paco.
Yeah.
So we've known each
Well,
other for like 6 years now or so.
yeah, where
And been
everyone
together for like
believes in
3.
true love.
Yeah. And I feel like that's important. Like if you really believe that your one true love is out there, and I get it, like we all had like our failed experiences, and that leaves a mark, and you can feel very discouraged or even hurt because I don't know, like I cannot talk about Paco's experience, but me as a woman, I was investing so much in these relationships. I was like really, really, really very loving, and I was not really receiving anything back in the way that I expected to be, like love in a partnership, like as equals. So I get it. Like I get it why a lot of people, maybe you watching too, why not? Like, I understand why you can be a little skeptical that, oh, true love, true romance really exists. But there's something in humanity that I feel drives us, because romantic movies are still being made. There's clearly a belief still that we can have our greatest romance ever. We just need to know where to look and how to look.
Yeah.
But yeah, just knocking doors is part of the exploration.
Yes.
And I feel like once we all learn how to have better and healthier relationships, that process is easier, and we don't need to get burned as much.
Mhm.
And we can kind of like find some sort of peace in, okay, I tried this relationship, didn't work. What did I learn from it? It doesn't mean that love doesn't exist or that everyone sucks. Like that's not very helpful in truth, but like really getting clear.
Mhm.
And if you really really at the core of your being, you believe that there has to be someone out there for you, trust that voice.
Yes.
I never failed to trust it, and it brought me exactly what I was looking for my entire life. Like I've been living with the man of my dreams for like 3 years almost at this point. So, and it keeps getting better. And like, you truly have a partner. That
Yes.
desire, that dream that you have always had to have someone walking side by side with you, it's there. So like, don't give up on it.
Yeah.
Because-
Let us know your experiences with love, true love. Share with us in the comments if you would like to. We would like to have a conversation with you about it. And if you would like to have support on your journey to your one true love, you can look on our website, twinflamesembrace.com, and look at our services, how we can support you in getting clear how to find your one true love.
Mm.
Stay safe. We see you in the next video.